My life before I got to Wheeler Mission, Camp Hunt. Oh boy, it was a mess. That's why I'm here, right? I'm 32 years old, I own my own business, I'm married, I have a 2-year-old daughter. I thought I had it all figured out, but the one thing I was missing was the Lord. And being here, it's a very humbling experience coming from my background, and I learned for the first time what it was to be grateful for something. And because the way I grew up, I was privileged, spoiled, as most would say. Really didn't even use drugs per se until my daughter, this is horrible to even say, but after she was born. She was probably about 6 months old. And that's when I started to actually use cocaine, and because I had everything I wanted. I had employees, I had a successful business, I had a beautiful wife, I had a daughter. But I was empty, I was broken inside, and I just felt lost. So that's what I started using, because I needed something to make me feel normal, feel happy, which is horrible to say, but that is the truth. And that's really the circumstances that led me to it. Because I seen it in the movies and stuff, and I'm like, well, they were doing it, why can't I do it? I mean, that looks cool, it looks fun, right, in a movie, but then, yeah, it just leads to absolute destruction. So I've been to secular rehabs where you pay a bunch of money and you get a bunch of BS. When you come here, you get to work, you read the Bible, and it's free. So you have no excuses when you come to this place. It's free, you learn work ethic, you learn chores, you learn how to responsibility from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. And that's what this place is. I mean, this place is like, I love this place. It's awesome, I love it. Since coming to Wheeler Mission, I am learning to become a Christian, a man of the Lord, a proud husband and father. For once, I can wake up in the morning and look in the mirror, and I'm actually like, I think I know who I finally am as a person. And I'm not trying to hide behind, there's no face mask on or anything. Like, who you see is who you get, I notice I love people more for who they are. And like the smallest things, like there's some younger brothers here, that's what they call them in the program, like newer guys coming in. And I see some of these guys and my heart just melts for them. Where before the program, I'd probably be really critical of them and look at them and be like, well, I'm better than them. But the longer I'm here, the more my heart gets soft and open to them, where I want to help everybody. I want to help them and teach them stuff, and really just being humility, just being humble and not being so prideful and arrogant and self-centered. Yeah, just loving people for who they are, even though you might not like some of the things they do, but just loving them, because that's, they're God's creation too.